Having a fresh brewed cup of coffee anywhere is one of my life goals. Well, AeroPress has made that dream possible with the new AeroPress Go Travel Coffee Brewer. Welcome back, folks, to another episode here at Gideonstactical. Thanks for joining me today. If you've been following the channel for any extended period of time, you know coffee is a part of my life, and brewing a fresh cup of coffee out here in the wilderness or just at the home or office is something that I look forward to every day. And so when I saw that AeroPress had come out with their new Go model, I said, I gotta try this thing out, and it has revolutionized my ability to make a fresh brewed cup of coffee. Old model made the taste of coffee fantastic and was still pretty portable and lightweight, but the downside was you still had to have a mug with you, so the footprint was still somewhat large. Now they have made a smaller version with a lid, 20 count filter container, smaller, more compact press, smaller, more compact spoon, collapsible stir stick, and it all fits inside the mug. So now this is offering a one-stop shop to not only brew epically tasting smooth cups of coffee, but also giving you the cup to be able to drink it in. With the about 100 cups of coffee I've made now with the AeroPress Go and the several hundred cups of coffee I've made with the original, I just love this system so much. It's portable. It's the best tasting cup of coffee of all the systems that I have that I can make. Now, to give you a couple quick specs here right out of the gate, the fluid ounces capacity inside the plunge for the Go is gonna be 8 ounces, whereas on the original, it would be 10 ounces. So you're losing 2 ounces of actual water that you can pour in there in one sitting, in one process, if you will. And then the other thing is that the entire package of the AeroPress Go weighs 11.5 ounces, whereas the original, without the cup, without all the other things that we've been looking at that I showed you already, weighs 8 ounces. So for 2.5 ounces, you're getting a cup, you're getting the rubber lid, and you are getting the sleeve to hold the 20 filters. So I think it's a great trade-off for those 2.5 ounces of extra weight. Now, a few other aspects I want to hit with you as well is that polymer cup. It has these little ribs all the way around it so that it will give you really good grip. And I was a little concerned, you know, with boiling water, is that going to not be able for you to hold it, you know, with your bare hands and you have to let it sit. But the way that they have designed it, you can hold it with boiling water inside of it, and it doesn't affect the heat, you know, to a point where you would not want to be able to hold it. You can absolutely hold it with boiling water inside, just the way that they've designed it. Obviously, it will not retain heat very long, so it's something you're going to probably, for me, can handle about 15 minutes before the coffee starts to get more into the lukewarm area. So it's you know, something you need to drink quickly. But the way that the AeroPress is designed, and I'm not going to go into all the details, AeroPress has an amazing setup of recipes, procedures, different ways that you can brew the types of cups of coffee. The way that I will usually do it is I will do a couple ounces in the plunge, pour it through, push it through, and then that will basically give me the shot of espresso, and then I will water it down and make them an Americano by just adding the extra water at the end, and it is so smooth, no bitterness, and super delicious.
Perfect.
As always, cleanup is a breeze by just removing the polymer screen and pushing that puck with the reusable, if you have to. You can use it up to 80 times, that one little piece, if you just clean it, that paper filter, otherwise you can just toss it. Makes the cleanup just so much easier than a French press, and on par, if not even easier, than a pour over. Now, another great aspect to the AeroPress Go is that it's the same price as the original, so you don't have to pay more for the extra cup and all of the collapsibility and portability that it comes with. It's going to come in at about $30 to $32 on average. I will have links for you guys over to Amazon below with both versions, with a ton of accessories that are available, as well as a few of my favorite coffee blends. So if you're interested in picking one of these up, we appreciate when you guys use all the hyperlinks that we offer to you that will be in the description below. And finally, I'll just run in the dimensions of the original plunge and press, as well as the new AeroPress Go. The only thing that I really notice is that the AeroPress Go does have a smaller footprint in diameter, so it fits perfectly over the cup that it's designed to be, you know, pressed into. But certain really wide mouth mugs, it can't quite seat as well because it's not as wide as the original. The original has a wider diameter, so it can rest upon wider mugs. So if you have a favorite mug that's really wide mouth, you will need to measure it compared to this if you want to use the AeroPress Go over wider mouthed mugs. A few other things for you to consider is that the new AeroPress Go is compatible with all of AeroPress's other accessory attachments. I have the Fellow Prismo Espresso attachment, and this is basically an attachment that can make the coffee come out at even under stronger pressures, so you're having even more of an espresso shot coming out of it. It comes with a metal screen. It's very well built, and that thing's gonna run you though about $25. So it's almost the cost of the AeroPress itself. So you really got to consider, is that something that you need? I would definitely try the AeroPress first. Try a couple of the recipes that the AeroPress has before you would invest in that. But if you do want to go to even like the next level of espresso shot, there is that option with the Fellow Prismo attachment. Well, guys, there you have it. I hope that this has been fun and entertaining for you, but also showed you what the AeroPress Go can do for you, whether or not it's worth upgrading if you already have the original. I'd really love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. If you already own the original, whether or not you should go with this. Now it makes it all in one inclusive with that mug, making it just an amazing travel item or to use around the home. So if you don't yet own an AeroPress, I would say go with this model. It just makes sense. And if you do use your AeroPress a lot traveling, either in the backcountry or just commuting, going to work, the office, or going on vacation, then this also makes a lot of sense. If you already own the original AeroPress and you usually use it around the home, just stick with it. There's no real reason to upgrade. So thanks so much, guys, for coming over today and watching this video. Please subscribe if you're not a current subscriber. Become part of the GT family. We're throwing out videos like this every single week. Check out that other video popping up. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well, so you can see up and coming content. And finally, guys, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.